Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my collage make for hashtag Faith-Filled Collaging 2025. This is a series that I started at the beginning of the year, co-hosted along with Anna G over at Making Joyful Journals. This is just where we take our love for the Lord and our love for crafting and we put the two together and create a faith-filled collage. This is something we do bi-weekly, twice a month. Normally we post our videos on Wednesday, but you can pretty much do it whenever you want. It is a prompted collage series where we give you the prompts and then you just kind of get started and go from there. All right. So with that being said, we are up to 9:3. The Bible verse is Proverbs 25:11. The focal image is golden apples. The primary color is light green. Paper choice, at least one, is some type of magazine page. And for a texture, confetti. Okay? Now, I will say, when I saw confetti, I was like, phew, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I still don't. But we're going to see what we can come up with. All right, guys? So I hope you guys stay tuned, follow along with me, and let's get something done. All right. So for the verses, Proverbs, and we'll get that. I'm working in my coloring book journal, Bible. We provide some free images. I'm going to go ahead and use that. So here's some golden apples here. Light green. I was just quickly, before I started, looked on my desk, and this is what I found just on my desk. I had this little fussy cut image of some leaves. That's light green. And then this word "you" spoke to me. I don't know. Maybe I can use that. That's got some green in it. And for confetti, I know I have some birthday confetti, but I couldn't find it. This is all the confetti I could find. Are these little flamingos, and they're like a hot pink. Oh my goodness. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. But I did not get magazines. So let me grab my bag of just odds and ends papers here. I'm sure I have some magazine paper in here somewhere. Let me look. Yes, I do. Let's see what kind of speaks to me here. Oh, that's not really magazine. Let's see. Here's a magazine. Dream big, pray bold. Oh, I like that. There's magazine. Oh, this is magazine. I'll fold it up, maybe that. Guess that's about it. Okay, so we've got our prompts here. Let's see, I like that. Kind of like that. I like the words on there. All right, and those two kind of go together, those color palettes, don't they? But the green, we got to get some green in there, huh? All right, well, let's see what we can do. Got my page marked here somewhere. Let's see. Proverbs 25:11. It reads, like apples of gold in settings of silver is ruly rightly given. And I'm going to guess work on this little margin here. So let me move this. And let's see what we can come up with. I don't know. Let's use this as a background. Grab a pen here. Cut it down. It's a little bit big. It's got some green in there also, so that's good. All right, let me cut this down. see, is it gonna fit? Little bit big. Let me trim it down just a little bit more. I think it slipped on me a little bit, actually. It's not quite straight. There we go. Let's see how that works. Much better. Okay, which way do we want to go? Maybe that way. All right, let's put this down. I'm going to use glue stick. Let's see, get it straight. This isn't the best glue stick. I know I've mentioned that before, but I'll probably have to go back in and secure it a little bit better. But for the sake of the video, we'll go ahead and work with this. All right, so that's my magazine page. All right, let's see. Kind of like that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's see what we got here. That confetti, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could cut those letters out. I don't know, that U, it just spoke to me. Then we need green. I do have some green in there. We could use that. I like that verse, a change can do you good also. I'm going to cut that out. Oh, it's got trust God to transform your life. I like that too, and it's a little bit smaller. Maybe we could use that. Just a little small phrase in addition to the Bible verse. And then I don't have to lose that whole page there. Trust God to transform your life. I like that. And I could still use this butterfly maybe. Since I got that plant, I don't know. It's kind of long. We can fit that right about there. Oh, we got to get the apples in there too, though, don't we? Let's see. I don't know if that plant really does anything, but let me trim it up a little bit better. So if this is something that interests you guys while I'm cutting this, all the information is in the description box below. It's open to anyone that would like to join. We do have a few ladies that are participating in this series. Great group of ladies, so please feel free to check out their channels. That information is in the description box as well as Anna G, my cohort in this series. I haven't seen her video posted yet, but she will get it done, I'm sure. All right, let's see. That's a little bit better. Maybe we can. Thinking maybe maybe trim this up a little bit, kind of that square, maybe just kind of follow along the colors here and do a little wonky shape instead of that squared off shape. Might look a little better. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit because that's square, the background is square, so I think it's just a little throwing me off there. Okay, trust God to transform your life. I like that. Should we put this little butterfly since we have the plant? Butterflies transform, right? They start out in a cocoon and become a beautiful butterfly. So let God do that same thing for you, right? Transform your life. I love it. Okay. Kind of cut off his legs and stuff, but you know what? That's okay. We could put him, tuck him in there. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, let's start putting that down. I'm going to use a little wet glue on that. Alrighty, let's see. I kind of had that tucked under, didn't I? Okay. Okay. Tuck him in there. All right, let's give him back his antennas, little feelers. I think that's kind of important. Let's kind of draw him some little feelers there. All right, and then let's see, let's put this down. I feel like I want to back that on something. That's the same color. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna back it on this cream piece of this here. Just for a little more texture and layering. Oops, like that. And we're gonna give it a little rough tear. just so that'll stand out a little bit more. Am I all the way in camera? There we go. Okay, then we'll put that right there. All right. What else? Let's see. Oh, the confetti. Okay. Well, what do I do? That would pop off the page, but all right, we're gonna use it. I just have an idea. All right, this is what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna sprinkle some dabs of glue here and there. I think that's enough. And I'm gonna cut these little pieces up. That's what I'm gonna do. Cut them into little pieces. Okay, let's see what we can do. I don't know. They're popping all over. Okay, then I'm gonna grab them and put them on the spots of glue. Cut another one. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why it's partly called a challenge, because you may not have exactly the item that you want, or are you not sure how to use it? I mean, I'm using confetti, right? But I'm just cutting it up into smaller pieces because I don't like the shape. So, hey, that'll work. Okay, let's make sure those pieces are down. One more. Oh, here's a piece here. Let's put that there. And actually it kind of stands off the page a little bit, doesn't it? What do you think? A few more pieces here. Easy peasy. Let's see. There's one. I think I saw another piece flop somewhere. There we go. There's one. All right, one more. I think I see one more dab of glue. All right. What about that? And then it says gold and silver. Let me see, I have we got the golden apples, so why don't we do a little silver? Maybe it's sitting on a silver tray. That's not one of the prompts, but I think I'm going to color in his wings, his little silver. Make him that much prettier. Oh, I like it. All right. I know I'm going to try and trace around this, and I'm going to mess it up. I'm not going to go all the way around. I think I'm going to mess it up. Okay, let's see. We've got the verse, golden apples. We've got light green, a couple different shades of light green. We've got the magazine page, and we've got confetti chopped up. All right. What do you think, guys? Should I add anything else? I think that looks pretty good. I think I'll stop there. Let's highlight the Bible verse, Proverbs 25:11. I'm pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Okay, guys. Proverbs 25:11 reads, "Like apples of gold in settings of silver is a ruling rightly given." And those are all my prompts, and I'm pretty pleased with that. And I just lost one here. Let's try and stick one back on there. Okay, so that is my make for today, guys. It's as easy as that. If this is something that interests you, please feel free to join in. All right, we're having a lot of fun. It's going to go all the way till the end of the year. All right, as always, take care. God bless, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye, guys.